So today we are going to learn how to work with Entity Framework with database first approach. So we are going to see how to perform, create, update and delete operations on database. So first we'll create a new database. So we go to SQL Server Management Studio. So to create a new database, select databases and right click and select new database. Give it a name, say demo DB. So this will create a new database. So to create a new table in our database, select tables, right click and select new table. So give columns, customer ID, integer, customer name, let's say 150 characters, phone number and address, let's say 150 characters. So for this table I want customer ID to behave like a primary key. So to do that, select customer ID, right click and select set primary key. And I also want customer ID to be auto incremented. For it, go to identity specifications and click yes and start from 1000. So save the new database, give it a name customers. So we'll check whether the database created or not. Customer, execute it. So yes, everything looks fine. Customer ID, name, phone number and address. So we'll flip to Visual Studio and create a new project. Select console application. Let's give it a name as customer app. So the first thing you have to do is add entity data model. Select add new item, go to the data section and select ADO.NET entity data model. Let's give it a name customer. So this will pop up entity data model wizard. Select generate from database and click next and click new connection. Give your server name and select the database. Looks everything fine. So this one, demo DB entities, is the one we are going to work with. It works as a context, so we'll give it a meaningful name. Let's say customer context. Click next and add the customer table to it. Click finish. So this will create a model for us, the conceptual model, and these are the auto generated files that Visual Studio has generated for us. Let's see, customer context class, which is derived from DB context, and we also have customer class that is auto generated, which maps to our table in the database, customer ID, customer name, phone number and address. So go to program.cs and we'll have to create an object for customer context class. So to create a new object in the database, so we have to create an object for model. Customer equals new customer So let's pop up the values for it. Customer dot customer name, customer dot phone number, value, customer dot address. Alright, so to add this customer object, we'll do db dot customers dot add customers, and we'll save the database with save changes method. We will print to the console that object is added. So go ahead and debug it. Yes, the object is added. So we'll check in the SQL Server, select star from customers, we'll run this. Now we have got our values. So this is how to create a new object in the database. So now we'll see how to update the rows in the database table. So for that, same procedure, we have to create a context object for it, and then we have to query for an object on which you want to perform an update operations. db.customers.single, and I use a lambda expression here. Dot customer ID equals 1000, customer ID 1000. We'll change this object phone number as 8888. So the way to do that is customer dot phone number equals 88. So that's it. Save changes back to database. So we'll print the console that object has been updated. Go ahead and execute it. This customer is updated. Let's check it. Select star from customer, execute it, and there it is. You have updated this row successfully. Now let's see how to delete a row from a database table. So for that, create customer context object, db equals new customer context, and retrieve the row which you want to delete it. So db.customers dot singular default, and put your lambda expression here, and dot customer ID, let's say equals 1000. And we have to delete this object. To do that, db.customers remove the object, this method, remove method, and to save the changes back to database, click on the save changes on the context object, and we'll print object has been deleted. So let me go ahead and debug it. Yes, object is deleted. So we'll see in SQL Server Management Studio, select staff and customers, execute there, no data given. So this is how you work with Entity Framework and create and delete and update objects in the database tables. Thank you very much.